Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Zwanda Rasiweda, and in this channel we talk about all things personal finance, exploring all the financial investment vehicles that are out there, making sure that we rightfully use them towards our goals and ultimately achieve that financial freedom. If you feel like that's something that you want to do, that resonates with you, please make sure that you subscribe and ring that bell so that you get notified every time I post a video. Whew, that's such a long intro, but thank you for staying because today's video is fire. Okay, so I want to talk about how I managed to use my YouTube money plus my YouTube business to pay for my fees. Okay, so for the longest time, I've been thinking about doing my master's, and I have applied before, but come registration, I chickened out and I did not register. But 2022, I was like, you know what? I am going and I'm going to get it, right? So come registration, I took my 4,000 Rand and I registered. So just to give you a perspective, I'm doing master's in engineering management, which cost about 32,000 Rand. Okay. So after registering, I realized that Mugel, you still need to pay for the remainder of the semester. Where do you think you're going to get the 28k, right? And it was not going to come from my salary because my salary has already been dedicated in the project I was working on. For some of you who watches this channel, you probably know that in 2022, I had a project in the vow of a student accommodation. So that was a priority for me. So this master's was not going to take a priority. So I had to figure out quickly where I was going to get money to pay for my master's, right? And that's when I remembered in 2021 I was making a little bit of coin towards the end of the year. So I think I was making about 600 Rand, 700 Rand, 800 Rand per month, and for me that was great. If you're a YouTuber, you probably know how hard it is to get to that level of earning. You have to really have crazy subscribers and crazy viewers for you to actually earn really good bucks in the YouTube streets. But yeah, I am providing you guys with good content, I hope, and I hope, you know, the 10 of you who actually views my video, you actually benefiting from it, and I will stay until I get to that crazy amount of subscribers, like 10k. guys. This year we're doing it. 2023 we are doing 10k. Okay, going back to the story guys. So then I was like, okay, if I'm getting the 700 Rand per month from YouTube, how much would I possibly get after 12 months? So I was like, you know, 700 Rand times 12, I think it's like 8,400 Rand. I was like, okay, that's good enough. But how else can I maximize my income from YouTube in a way that I can get more? Because if I get that 8,400, I'll still need like 20,000 to compensate for the remaining amount that is needed to pay for my fees. Okay, so that's when I started my coaching session. My coaching session didn't only start because of masters. I was doing it in 2021, but I was just doing it. I was actually charging like 300 Rand for 3 sessions. Imagine, guys. So I was doing too much for very little compensation. So what I did was just restructuring my my fees. So I was like 475 per session and 800 Rand per 2 session. It was not like crazy amounts. It was still affordable, aiming at people with, you know, not too much income, just enough to be able to be affordable. To be honest, I just want to be able to reach the normal human beings. Okay, so I targeted that 700 Rand per month for 8,400, and I was like, okay, I'm going to go hard on coaching. I'm going to go hard on coaching, and that's what I actually did. So talking about coaching, this is the list of people I coached, guys, for confidentiality reasons. I'm not gonna like mention them by name. Possibly 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19. I coached 19 people, and to be honest, I coached those people mainly on the first half of the year, right? So I was doing coaching, I was doing my project in the fall, I was doing masters. You know what, it was just a lot. So with the coaching, including guest speaking, which I did a lot of, and that gives me a lot of money because I could get 2,000, I could get 1,500, I could get 3,000 which really like is a lot of money. So I was able to make 12,870 from coaching plus guest speaking. So I did one for Asisa, I did one for Be Wise, I did one at church. Yeah, so those ones plus the one-on-one coachings that I was able to do was 12,870. And I'm laughing because the cows are passing. Yes, being at home being at home is so funny, guys. Anyway, so I'm outside because of lighting. Anyway, so I was able to make 12,000, and plus the 8,000 that I managed to make. I was actually able to make 8,000, but not 8,400 as I anticipated. I was only able to make 8,000. So I made 8,000 on YouTube, and I was able to make 12,870 from coaching and guest speaking, which led to 20,870, right? So I was still left with 8,000 rand to be able to afford my fees, right? So as a YouTuber, if you're a YouTuber, this is the part where you're supposed to listen. Okay, so guys, I got a campaign. One of my goal for 2022 was actually to partner with brands. Really, I wanted to do this so bad. I was like, at least one brand, one bank, because one financial institution must partner with me at least, because I had already accumulated a following, guys. Like 2,500 subscribers is not a child's play. And towards the end of the year, I actually had like about 5,000 subscribers, which is a lot. So I was really hoping that I can get one financial institution to partner with, so that I can get that 8K to get to my targeted of 32,000. Okay, so then I get a campaign, and I was so excited, but it took forever. It took forever for them to respond, these people. So then they get to respond, and they were like, hey Zwanda, this is what we are planning to give you. I think they were like 20k, offering 20k, and that's like so good for me, so good. Unfortunately, guys, I lost that campaign. And this is how I lost it. So they came back and says, Zwanda, you have one of your highest viewed video is from our competitor, and our client, because I was working with a client through an agent, our client is not happy about that. So that's what the agent told me. So I was like, the video that I did, I did not get paid for it. So I have not partnered with these people, right? So then they came back again. They were like, send us your rate card, but also note that our client, let us know if you have partnered with anyone in the past 6 months, right? Then I also responded. I'm like, okay, here's my rate card. Oh, I went and I consulted and I asked what is a good amount. I actually stepped up the amount that they initially recommended, because they recommended 20k initially, but I stepped up the amount a little bit, because the person who I was consulting with was like, if these people are asking you for exclusivity in the next 3 months, you must remember that you're not going to partner with anyone in the next 3 months because of them. So pump up the price. I pumped up the price, guys. People I was working with did not seem to mind, but they were minding about this video I had, and I really didn't know what to do with it, right? They came back, they were like, yeah, unfortunately, Zwanda, we're not gonna go with you because of your other video, because it seems like you have worked with our competitor. Yo, I was so touched. I went and I ran to Nicolette, and I told her, I was like, this is what happened, I'm so hurt. She was like, how? You could not have told them that you will, you will put it on, you will switch off the visibility of the video until for the period of the campaign. Guys, like, that did not come to my mind. It really did not come to my mind that I have the ability to switch off the visibility of the video for a certain period of time. Oh my goodness. But I had already lost the campaign, which was really sad, because I really needed that money. So if you get a campaign and then they're curious about a video, just let them know that you can switch it off for the period of the campaign, and then you will switch it on again. Okay, but since it was my ask to God, God was like, you know what, do not be dismayed. I got another campaign which was paying lesser than what I was initially offered, but I was okay with it because it was able to pump me up to the amount that I needed, sorry, which is 28k for my master's, right? So I'm just glad that I'm able to do this. I'm able to share my content. I'm able to share my experience when it comes to personal finance. And also I'm able to show you guys how I'm using my own money, or how I'm strategizing around making end means Jesus, whatever it says, right? Yeah, because sometimes it's tough. So last but not least, I just want to say thank you guys for watching, because it is through your viewership, you guys who are watching the adverts, it's through your viewership that I was able to actually pay for this master's, which I passed, guys. Can we talk about the fact that I passed? So I passed. Yes, and thank you so much. So if you watched until the end, give me a heart. You know, you guys who actually watch until the end are the guys who I'm gonna start noticing and send you gifts, because you are the guys who actually get me to pay for my masters. Thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye. Watch all my videos, guys. Watch all my videos.